Hello and welcome back. Today we're replying to another horrible Hollywood propaganda video called Stand Up With Us. Joining us in battle today is YouTube's Seyyoshi.
Hello everyone.
Welcome to the show. Now, let's get started.
Dear members of Congress.
Dear members of Congress.
Dear members of Congress.
Dear members of Congress.
Wow, okay, we're doing this again? The whole let's get Hollywood actors repeating words over and over to try and emotionally manipulate people? Yeah, that thing again? Well, that didn't work the first time when you had real celebrities from the Avengers telling Americans not to vote for Trump. Strike one. And then the second time when Martin Sheen and his B-list celebrities tried to sway the Electoral College into not electing Trump, which would go against the will of the people. Guess what happened then? The opposite of what you asked for. Electors actually took votes away from Clinton. That's strike two. Now we've got D-list celebrities nobody's ever heard of trying to influence Congress. This should be good.
I'm mad.
Flabbergasted.
Furious.
Concerned for my children.
I'm worried for everyone.
I believe you're mad and flabbergasted. Hollywood is finally getting its comeuppance for looking down on and patronizing the American people. The very people who line these actors' pockets with loads of cash. But these Hollywood elite are so used to getting their way, they can't even imagine the fact that they may have been wrong about this election. And these people are content creators, actors, and comedians. Imagination is supposed to be their strong suit. So we now know that anyone who appears in these propaganda videos lack the imagination to understand America. Basically, they're all a bunch of hacks.
The majority of Americans, regardless of who they voted for,
did not vote for racism,
for sexism, or for xenophobia.
Oh, well, that's great. We might as well end the video here because you just said that regardless of who they voted for, there wasn't a racist or sexist or xenophobic person, regardless of who you voted for. So Trump can't be any of those things, neither can Hillary.
Well, that is true. Americans didn't vote for racism, sexism, or xenophobia, and Trump doesn't promote those beliefs either, unlike what you're suggesting. How many times are you going to accuse the man of this nonsense? I've yet to see anything Trump has said or done be racist, sexist, or xenophobic. All I see is Tinseltown hack jobs who got no better way to demean someone than to call him a racist for no reason. First, you lack the imagination to identify with the American people. Now you're lacking the creativity to take down Trump in a proper way. It's just shameful and sad. And why don't you guys have any evidence for this racism, this sexism? I can easily show you clips showing you how Democrats are racist and sexist and anti-Trump. They're getting violent in the streets here.
Things took a turn. We want to show you some video now. Police say an anarchist group hijacked the demonstration, and then it went from protest to riot. Demonstrators took to the streets, causing damage. They lit fires. You see this man right here lighting that tree on fire. Someone spray painted the words "Capitalism Kills" on the side of a building. They broke glass, they smashed windows, and they marched and blocked streets.
But you guys got no quotes, no clips, nothing. We're just supposed to take your word for it? Fuck that.
And yet Donald Trump won.
Donald Trump won because Americans don't listen to people who dress like idiots. You look like you got the same fashion designer as Hillary. What the fuck are you wearing, lady? Is that a blanket? A poncho? It better be cold in that studio because you're culturally appropriating the shit out of that poncho. No me gusta.
And since he won,
hate crimes are rising.
Women have been attacked in his name.
People of color attacked in his name.
Citation needed, Keegan-Michael Key. I haven't seen any Trump supporters attacking anyone in the news, but I have seen people attacked in the streets for supporting Trump.
How do we vote Trump, damn it? You voted Trump! You voted Trump! Oh, yeah, we voted Trump!
And just yesterday, Black Lives Matter supporters captured and tortured a disabled white guy while saying, "Fuck Trump." Here, take a look.
Search that blood, bro. Your ass, bro. Now that's your blood, bro.
His ass.
Now take this fucking watch out, bro. Watch out.
His ass. Yo, bro, great.
Cut this shit. Cut no.
Why y'all?
No, I got my blood on this shit, bro. Hey, cut.
That's hard to watch. The truth is, your side is the violent one, Keegan, and the racist one for that matter. I've got the proof, clips, evidence, quotes. You've got nothing but your words. Words that mean nothing. The left has called people racist so many times now, no one takes it seriously anymore. And that's actually helping the true racists out there somewhere.
You represent us in Congress.
You are our last line of defense.
You represent us, asshole celebrities, that no one gives a goddamn shit about.
When you say you represent us in Congress, do you mean us as in Americans or as in Hollywood? Because if you want Congress to represent the Americans, then they should be supporting Trump, since us Americans fucking elected him.
So here's what we ask of our elected officials. No, here's what we demand.
You failed with the Save the Day video with Robert Downey Jr. where you told people to vote for Hillary. That didn't work out. Next one was, oh yeah, telling the electoral dudes to do their thing and not vote for Trump. My odds are this isn't gonna go well, but there's always a possibility it might do well. Maybe they'll turn it all over, and we'll look like losers in the end. Let's have a look at the statistics. Just reading off the chart here of failures and successes. I mean, it's sort of so for 100% failure rate. Now, I would personally advise that you give up on this because the only freaking thing this thing is good at is getting disliked. Not a lot of them.
To the extent that Trump pursues racist,
sexist, anti-immigrant,
anti-worker, anti-Muslim, anti-Semitic, anti-environmental policies.
I don't even know what to say here. I could spend all day countering each of these bullshit points. Trump's anti-this, anti-that, anti-this. But none of them are true. There's no substance here, so why even bother? Allegations made without evidence can be disproved without evidence.
We demand that you vigorously oppose him.
We demand that you block nominees who threaten the rights of women,
the LGBT community,
people of color, immigrants, and the poor.
Protect everyone but white people, basically. But that last one, poor. Poor could include white people. Be careful there, leftists. You almost spoke up for a white person, and that's just not regressive enough. Fuck white people, am I right?
And we want you to know that we are with you.
As long as you do that stuff, we won't remain silent.
We won't remain silent.
We won't remain silent.
We know. You guys won't shut the fuck up and get over your loss. You've been whinging about it since November. These are the sorest losers I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Jesus Christ. It's like a cult, isn't it? It's like a cult. It's like they're threatening a civil war is on the way. You don't listen to us now, we're gonna fucking get out there and beat your ass.
We'll work harder to mobilize our votes
and our communities.
But we need you, and we expect you to have our backs.
Again, I don't feel like they're using our backs to mean having the American people's backs. They want Congress to have California's back, basically. If it was up to Hollywood, they would run this whole country as a communist dictatorship, ignoring the 49 other states and the will of the people.
To protect our civil liberties
and to use your congressional powers
to obstruct.
Obstruct, defeat,
anything
that violates our core values as diverse Americans.
So they're saying Congress should vote down anything that obstructs American values. But what they really mean is vote down anything Trump does, regardless of whether it's good for the people. I mean, they already called the president-elect racist and sexist for no reason. I'm sure they'll come up with some other bullshit reasons to vote down his upcoming plans. Just because they're so butthurt, so salty. They'll vote down his plans even if they might help people. This is just bitter and mean. But they don't care. Hollywood doesn't care. These guys are rich actors living in mansions and gated communities. They're unaffected by the real world.
Signed, the majority.
The majority.
The majority.
The majority.
The majority.
The majority
of the American people.
The majority. Good God, this video style is so fucking obnoxious. I assume they're referring to the majority of the popular vote here, because the majority of Americans didn't even fucking vote. So Hillary got more in the popular vote, more individual votes than Trump, sure, but Trump won more states and electoral votes, and that's how you win the election. This is like the loser in a chess match saying they won because they still have more pieces on the board. And what really happened this election was Trump was playing chess and Hillary was playing checkers. Also, if you took away the votes from California, Trump would have won the pop vote by over 1 million. So basically, the Democrats in Hollywood think California should run the whole fucking country. Thankfully, our founding fathers disagreed and set up our elections to protect us from something like that. Thanks for watching, everybody, and thank you Seyyoshi for joining us today. Check out his channel link in the description below, and thanks again for watching No Bullshit. Have a great day, everybody. Well, you asked for it and now you got it. New shirts are out at the No Bullshit Teespring store. We've got the plain No BS shirt, the bullhead shirt, and my new favorite shirt brought to you by a quote from Zara Larson. Get your Look at the Static shirt today. Links below or just search No Bullshit on Teespring. Thanks again, you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.